Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? Today's interview question is: what is the purpose of Terraform's null resource, and when would you use it? And give one example. So we'll see what is the null resource, and then we'll see the example. Then again, come back and see what are the other important points about null resource. And at the end, we'll have one quiz. So stay till the end. What is null resource? So it's behaves like a regular resource, but it doesn't create any resource within your infrastructure. Allows you to run tasks that aren't linked to any specific cloud infrastructure resources, such as EC2 instance, when it's executing script or managing dependencies between different resources. Null resources helps you handle these actions more efficiently. For example, you want to update a DNS record after creating load balancer. So null resource allows you to automate this task without creating any new resources. And starting from 1.4, Terraform data resource is recommended instead of null resource. So purpose of Terraform's null resource. The null resource is used as a placeholder resource in Terraform that does not directly create or manage any infrastructure. It is often used to execute provisionals, script or command, or trigger action that are dependent on other resources. So it can execute provisional or trigger action. Since it doesn't manage infrastructure, it allows you to execute custom workflow or perform tasks that are tied to the Terraform lifecycle. So we'll see one example. Before that, just we'll see the HashiCorp documentation. So it says that non-resource implements the standard resource lifecycle but takes no further action. Here, Terraform did, for 1.4 and 1, Terraform data resource type should be used. And here we can see the trigger. And what is trigger? Trigger is a map of strings. A map of arbitrary strings, when changed, will force the null resource to be replaced, rerunning any associated provision. So it will rerun the associated provision. So here what we have main.tf Terraform file and example file.txt, example file hello world. Some just text this hello world is written, nothing else. So this file will be copied into S3 bucket. So what I'm trying to do here using AWS provider and then AWS S3 bucket resource I'm creating. This is the bucket name, my Terraform demo bucket test. Some tags I'm setting. After that, I'm using null resource to perform some additional action. What is the additional action? I will be uploading a file. And I have set a trigger. Trigger to rerun the resource if the bucket name changes. If bucket name changes, I want to again rerun it, all this thing. So this provisioner will be okay. So use the provisioner to upload a file after the bucket creation. The provisioner, it will be uploading this file, AWS will copy this file to the bucket. Okay. So I'm just copying this file from my local machine to this. It's a script like AWS S3 command. I mean, so let's run this. Terraform init I have already done, but let's run it once again. And Terraform plan. Terraform plan is executed and two to add. So one bucket, this bucket will be added, will be created. Okay. And then this null resource upload file will be created. So let's run Terraform apply. Variable yes. Do you want to perform this action? Yes. You to add. You to change. You to display. Introduces three example creating. Bucket is creating. Null resource creating provisioner with local exit. Executing AWS S3 copy. File is copied. Done. Okay. And we can see whether that file is really copied or not. Now we can use the AWS S3 command list command, list the file. So I will try to list what the contents are there in the bucket. Whether bucket is empty or not. STLS list bucket content. So WSSTLS, yeah. So you can see that this file is copied to the bucket. So bucket has only one file and example file.txt. So let's go back and when to use null resource, running local or remote commands, triggering actions based on dependencies. We have seen that trigger action, custom provisioning, running configuration scripts after infrastructure is provisioned. Some script you want to run, maybe you want to copy some file, set up something, some configuration, and testing workflow, using it as a placeholder to experiment with provisioner or outputs. So one more example will see that suppose that you have EC2 module that has two servers dynamically created like this. So you're using EC2 module. These are source you're using for module, and you're creating two EC2 instances. Okay, two EC2 instance you are creating. So after that, you can have null resources where you are uploading web files. Here, two times you have to do because two resources are creating. So what you are doing, you are SSH into setting that connection, SSH into that instance using that key pair, etc. Host public IP, and then you are using remote exec provisioner, and you are creating a directory into that EC2 instance. In that EC2 instance, where www.html, then you are changing that ownership permission. Basically, owner will be EC2 user for this directory, and you are copying this source web file folders into that destination folder. Okay, you are uploading a file, uploading file after creating that. So some HTML files you have, HTML, JavaScript, etc. files you have, web files you are uploading. So this is where you are using this null resource. So this is another example where you are using creating EC2 instance using this model, and after that you want to do some additional stuffs, copy files, you want to configure something, create directory, right? All this stuff you can do. So now let's go to the question. What argument in null resource determine when it should be de-executed? Is it provisioner? Is it life cycle, trigger, or dependencies? So answer will be trigger. So this we have seen that triggers we have. Okay, and let's have few more questions. What is the primary purpose of null resource in Terraform? To create placeholder resource that does not manage actual infrastructure, function on virtual machine, cloud provided billing system, interact with the Terraform. So answer is one. To create placeholder resource that does not manage actual infrastructure. Okay. So that's it for today. Hope you like this. Please share it with your friends, like it, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also post daily quizzes on my LinkedIn page, Devops Challenger. Please follow that also. And I also conduct contests sometimes. You can participate. And so follow my WhatsApp channel, Devops Challenge Hub. You can find that WhatsApp channel, a link down below or on the LinkedIn page. Or even if you search in WhatsApp channel, you will be able to see it. And thank you for watching.